Fancy some horror to your door? What's inside the new BAM Horror subscription box? That was pretty forced. No matter how many times I stated it wasn't rhyming in rehearsals, still producer Tony pushed forward and said, yeah, that's still going to work. Nobody's going to understand that horror and door don't rhyme. That being said, at least every single month, delivered to your door, you get horror delivered by the folks over at BAM. And what's contained inside a BAM horror box, you may ask? Replicas, collectibles, and most importantly, autographs of some of your favorite horror actors and actresses. We're going to go ahead and open up the newest offering from BAM Horror and check out the contents inside. And yes, I had to add the or on the end of door, simply just because it was the closest thing that rhymed to horror. I told you, producer Tony, even in rehearsals, the 3 or 4 times that we did do that, it just doesn't rhyme. My apologies for that. I can tell you, though, on the side of the box, this is a box for fans made by fans. And I am certainly somebody that loves to get the BAM Horror Box delivered to my doorstep every single month. It's one of my favorites of the subscription boxes going right now. We have some tissue paper. I don't need that. Anybody need that? Anybody calling dibs on the black tissue paper? Speak now. Speak now. No? Nobody? Tossing it to the side. At least till later I put it in the recycling. We also have ourselves the red carpet BAM wallpaper. Little individuals walking in front getting photo opportunities by paparazzi. Okay, we'll put that to the side as well. That's also going to go into the recycling. I can't help but notice that there's something here. It seems to be a mask. May it have something to do with perhaps the Purge? If it is certainly the case, it's fitting that they would just do that because we just got the newest trailer of the most recent Purge. Is it called The Last Purge? Trying to remember. It actually seemed really good. I've been a big fan of the Purge movies. I'm stating all this stuff, and it might not even be that, but I'm thinking it's from the Purge. It does say God on the top, and I don't know if it's actually got a signature anywhere. I don't see a signature, so it could more so be just a prop replica. I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to revisit that in a second. Also got ourselves a collector's pin featuring one Freddy Krueger, whose face almost looks like it's made of spaghetti. Spaghetti and some meatballs. It's fitting, though, because it was a food item that was played around with to discover the face of what would be Freddy. But it was actually a pepperoni pizza. But it wasn't, though, a spaghetti. It does actually kind of look like his face is made of spaghetti, or a big giant maze that you would have to walk through. It's from the April 2021, so it tells us right off the bat which month this is from. On the back, this pin has a limited release. This fan art pin, I have to just make sure the reflection isn't shining off of that, has been created exclusively for BAM Box and is inspired by the artist's love of the fandom. There's a limited amount of pins created. Once these pins have been made, they are vaulted and never made ever, ever, ever again. Actually doesn't have any of those evers. I just threw them all in there. And there's the website that you can also subscribe to the BAM Box, www.thebambox.com. Pick your poison and decide what best BAM Box is best suited for you. We also have ourselves a little scratch card. You know how well I usually fare at these. 3 opportunities to win, although you do really have to be able to match all 3 of these. And once again, I've got the crude tool in front of me that we're going to go ahead and scratch these. Scratch box number 1. It's BAM something. It's a free BAM box. How about that? Whew. Here we go. Box number 2. And no, we didn't get it. We get a free art upgrade. Well, of course, we're going to continue to push forward. Even if we have lost the race, you at least want to finish the race. And the last one wouldn't have even counted anyways. It's a free pin upgrade. Ah, gravy. Put that to the side. Gravy, I guess, normally relates to being positive about something or something positively happening. Hey, how about this? We got ourselves a pinhead. I like the design of this one quite a bit. That, I think, would look super sharp on a t-shirt. Sort of a stylized looking pinhead. I certainly like the way that was sketched, that one card was sketched. On the back, it says BAM Horror, congratulations. This is an authentic BAM fan art, but it is a fine art card nonetheless, featuring a unique sketch from one of our featured artists, Alley artists. We have to always make sure we add Alley in the middle of that. This card is a part of this year's Villains series. The featured artist is Othel Flowers. And that is his signature down below. Out of 2,500, this is 396. Boy, that's a nice looking card. I have noticed lately, too, that BAM is starting to use things that have their branding on it. For example, whenever you get the autograph, it's inside of a sleeve that has BAM along the top. Just recently, actually, I've been starting to kind of bring together, consolidate all my autographs that I've been getting over the years from BAM, because up to this point, I was sort of always storing them in boxes. But now I've started actually putting them in sheet protectors inside binders. Maybe one of these days I'll actually show you guys my collection of autographs that I've been getting over the years. The first thing we're going to be looking at least of the larger prints, is another continued print from Stephen King. You can see all the different characters. Jack Torrance certainly up the top. The Grady twins, even though they're not twins. I know we say that every single time we look at them. Some of these I can't ring a bell. I don't actually recognize, like the train. If somebody remembers what the train is from, certainly let me know. I see there's Creep Show, for example. I think that's The Langoliers. Not a really great movie. It starred Bronson. Was it Bronson Pinchot, the guy that was from Perfect Strangers? He was in it. Balky Bartokomous was in Langoliers, a really bad movie that had really bad CG. But some of these I actually don't recognize. If you do recognize, well, I do recognize that. That's the oil slick. That was a great mini movie from Creepshow, but I don't recognize the train. Let me know what that train is from. And, of course, we also got ourselves an autograph, which we're going to go ahead and pick the box up, pull this out. And we've got ourselves Psycho Head. Oh, is this from that movie, Rob Zombie's movie with the various clowns? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think his name is Lou Temple, if I'm understanding this correctly. He wields a chainsaw, and I can't imagine he's using that to cut trees. On the back, they've got of course, the Beckett Certificate of Authenticity. That's crucial to hold on to. I won't read all of this because I always read it for every single box. But there's your certificate number. You want to hold on to that. And then it tells us all the things that we got inside. I'm actually curious with some of the things that we did get in this box because, again, I think that's The Purge, and I suspect this is from Rob Zombie's movie. But we've got this featured celebrity. The BAM featured celebrity is known from The Devil's Rejects, The Walking Dead. I know him from Walking Dead. And Silent Night, Zombie Nights. Interesting. Lou Temple. Well, I know him more so from The Walking Dead. Devil's Rejects, I've only seen a couple of times, but not enough to certainly place him in it. And Silent Night, Zombie Nights, I certainly don't remember him from... I've never seen Silent Night, Zombie Night, although it seems interesting. We also got ourselves a BAM card inside. A BAM box presents an epic monthly giveaway. How do you win? You can scan this QR code. Everybody can see that okay, clearly enough. Scan this QR code down below, and winners will be announced 052021. Then, of course, the final thing that we're going to be looking at is the BAM Horror Box contents list from April 2021. Celebrity autograph. Strangely, a large part of Rob Zombie's horror movie success has to do with his creative and grotesque kill scenes. Lou Temple's character, Banjo, from The Devil's Rejects. I don't remember him in Devil's Rejects. I'm going to have to go and see that movie again. Was certainly not spared from the trend and suffered greatly at the hands of Otis Driftwood. Was he the one that got his face cut off? I'm going to have to go back and see that. A classic case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Although, really, again, like the print that they used, well, I guess he's been in, of course, that's him from Devil's Rejects. But this one isn't obviously from him from Devil's Rejects. So is that maybe Silent Night, Zombie Night? I'm confused specifically why this picture was used. Of course, your collector's pin. This month, we're circling back to one of our favorite horror movie franchises and have included an awesome Freddy Krueger pin set by Brian Romero. Most of you will receive a creepy smiling Freddy. Well, kind of looks like he's made of spaghetti. But also in circulation, you'll find 3 more amazing Freddy pin designs, including an ultra-rare red and white variant, which would be this one right here. That would have been a fun pin to get and part of my collection. But these are the other 2. These are the other ones you could have gotten as well. Artist Alley. We're so excited to finally complete our set of amazing Universal Monster prints by artist Ken Hauser. This month, the final piece includes more of our favorite creeps, including Jack Torrance from The Shining and the Langoliers. Those lucky enough to have been with us since January now have a mega poster inspired by Stephen King. As for the prop, The Purge is one of those horror movies that is particularly scary considering that it's not an impossible scenario to imagine. This month, we offer the iconic God mask replica worn by one of the killers. There you go. That would be great to actually shadow box and put on a wall. And last and certainly not least, we had ourselves the Artist Select card. Continuing on with our villain series, this month is an ode to horror writer Clive Barker by artist Othell Flowers. While most of you receive Pinhead, one lucky few can expect to find a one-of-a-kind drawn sketch card of one of the other villains as well. And there's another Pinhead down below that you can also see there as well. What a neat looking selection of things that we got inside this month's BAM Horror Box for April 2021. Again, if you'd like to get on board and get one of these boxes delivered to your doorstep, you can head on over to BAM's website at www.thebambox.com. Don't worry, it'll also be in the video description. And then from there, you can pick what best BAM box is right for you. Of course, you guys are also, if you're new to this channel and enjoying all the content you've been seeing and love the fact that we continue to open up monthly subscription boxes, then make sure, yes, you're hitting that subscribe button down below. That, yes, you're turning on the bell notification, and that, yes, you're coming back to this channel on a regular basis because there's always new videos popping up. Lots of stuff is always coming your way. So as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.